Good afternoon, YouTube. We're back again, and this is day 4, and this is our third show. We've done 2 shows separately today already, and this is in conversation with Mark Thomas at the Stand Comedy Club. Now, first of all, we went to the Stand Comedy Club press launch, and Mark Thomas was actually there, and he was meant to do 3 minutes, and he was the last up of the night, and he said, expletive, but I'm going to do as long as I like, because they were flashing him at 3 minutes. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, if you're of a political persuasion, which we definitely are. He did actually say, if you were a Tory or working for a Tory newspaper, to not bother turning up, or to basically F off, I think is what he said, wasn't it?
I didn't think we said things like that.
We didn't say it. We didn't say the word, but you get the impression. Anyway, this is a two-hander, and it's an in conversation with Mark Thomas. Now, sadly, we didn't take note of who was doing the interviewing, and actually, because we thought that it would be telling us, and nowhere in any of the promotional material we've been sent, and I've just looked, and on the Stand website, does it actually say who the interviewer was? So that's our...
Well, and we're also, though we can't swear to this, we don't think he actually introduced himself.
He did. He is Scottish, and he said he'd gigged with Mark a few times, so they knew each other, certainly, and he had a series of questions, but basically it was an hour, and now you've missed it, really, because it isn't. It's been and gone, hasn't it?
Sadly.
But there, we'll get on to the others as well.
You can
see others,
and you can see Mark.
Yeah,
doing his own show.
I will mention. We haven't seen that. We came away from this being enthralled for an hour, and it was incredibly funny and really great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We did come away thinking we need to actually try and fit Mark's show in if we can. We have seen Mark Thomas lots of times, really, over the years, and we're fans.
But this was different in the sense that he was being interviewed.
Yeah.
So he was being asked about his early life, which we didn't know about.
And we knew some of it because there was the show about opera with his father.
Well,
and
that's true.
And he was talking about his dad being a builder and what his father was like.
But it was slightly different.
It was different, It didn't have as much detail as that,
no,
but yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. And about him growing up, we didn't know about him growing up in school and all that sort of stuff, which was really fascinating. Actually.
So it was really interesting to hear him talk about that, because that's, a sort of quite a personal side. Though, as Ian has already said, he did do a few years ago, it was about his father's love of opera. So he has talked about members of his family and home life, etc.
There was a great anecdote about his sister, which was just brilliant. We can't repeat it.
But yeah, I mean, just whenever we hear him speak, it's just done, and you're absolutely sort of enthralled, and it's really interesting.
Oh, clearly he is incredibly political,
yeah.
What was quite nice as well, there was time at the end for us to have questions from the audience, and I was desperately trying to think of a question and I couldn't think of one, so I didn't ask one, but several people did, and a guy asked him what was his proudest moment of when he did the Channel 4 series, and he elaborated on that quite a lot, which was really quite nice, actually. Yeah. The whole thing was brilliant, but it is worth saying they're doing this whole series of these.
Yes. So I mean, we're not going to read you all of them, but they're doing how many there? At least 20, if not more. So it ranges from. I mean, there are people you do need to look it up, but they've got a fantastic range. People I haven't heard of, but then there's like the actor David Heyman. There's Deborah Meaden, Ian Rankin, the author
Jeremy Corbyn,
Len McCluskey, Paul Sinner, Andy Burnham,
Susie McCabe.
Yeah, so
a range, really.
Yeah, and I mean, and the fact that it's an interview, okay, that's been done before, but if you're interested in the person, then it will be really, really worth going to see, because it will be chatting, about themselves, etc., etc. But yeah, no, it was very relaxed.
It was great, actually.
Yeah,
it was really, really good.
They were sitting in the most magnificent thrones.
Yes,
a la sort of
big chairs.
Yeah, Taskmaster.
Yeah.
If
Taskmaster chair.
Yeah. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was just it. It was, and they're all in the same place.
Yeah.
So it is on a stage, quite a big.
Quite a big auditorium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How much is it?
It is. It's the same. So it's £12.50. So at various dates, I think there's more. The trouble is they have.
Some of them have got 2-for-1s as well. I've just noticed Paul Sinner one. That's a 2-for-1, isn't it?
Is
it?
No,
is it not? Sorry,
no, it isn't. It's the wrong date.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see. They're not in date order, but.
So they're about £12.
And they're all at. They're all at 12 o'clock. And they, as we said, they're all at the Stand Comedy Club, which in the Grand Hall, it's venue 7, so it's on George Street. And 12 o'clock for now.
Yeah, and Mark's own show, which I think he was, because it's at 1:30. Because he said, I've got to dash off and I'm going to get ready for my show, because he ran off literally as soon as we finished, he was gone. It was great after he took our applause. And it's called Mark Thomas Black and White. Obviously it's stand-up political at 1:30 every day. Again, same place, the Stand Comedy Club. And shall I read out what it actually says, or shall I? Actually, I'll leave that because
we're not actually reviewing it.
No, we're not. If we get to see it, then But if you like Mark Thomas, he's here, and he's here right the way through the Fringe. I mean, the only day he's not performing is on the 15th. So his show for an hour, 1:30 every afternoon. What a great way to cover lunch, I think. Really, prices are. Date and times. 2-for-1s are obviously 8th and 9th, and if I just randomly pick a day, full price is £12, concession is £10. So it's quite a nice lunchtime thing to do from 1:30 till 2:30. Anything else?
Nope.
How many stars?
Oh well,
it's a difficult one to do stars with because
I don't think we can give it stars.
I think we have to.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. I'm going to give it 4 stars.
Well,
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was
thoroughly
a lot.
enjoyed it. I mean,
we did enjoy it.
I learned stuff. I was laughing. I was entertained. It was funny.
Yes, true.
I know it was an in conversation, the Fringe works on stars, so I'm going to go for 4.
Okay. I mean, the whole sort of setup, and they've got a really interesting range of guests. Okay, we'll go for 4.
You're 4 too?
Yeah, I'll go for 4.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you very shortly for the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye bye.